Hey folks, it's Rithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Okay, well, I'm going to take a stack of 50. I don't want any more than that. A stack of 50 will do me, but I didn't realize I had quite so many of them kicking around. It's worth noting, that is. It's worth noting for future reference. And that one's active. None of those other ones are active along the top. These here are about to become active, because I'm going to go along and I'm going to do this all the way through. And that's going to start pushing for this coal patch to be cleared. It's our next big job. So go all the way through here, and already I'm getting buzzed by thousands and thousands of robots. Fantastic. I love the way they come in like this. It's brilliant. Right. The one there. Look at them. Look. Waves and waves and waves of these bad boys all coming in. Those two there, they're empty. These here can change. Put them in there like that. And that one there. And then I've got a line of them in here to take out. Like that. And I believe that's all of them. That is every single chest and bit of ore and everything. It's now all being extracted. And what that's going to do is it's going to push up the extraction rate a lot faster. I've got 2.4 million iron ore there still. 2.3 million copper and 4.9 million coal. Stone over here, we've got 3,900. That's it. Just 3,900 stone. So that one's just about gone. That copper patch there is not out yet. 3,200 left. And then I've got individual copper patches up here now. Those are slowly being extracted as well. Now, how are we doing? I've now got no logistics bots, but that's fine. They'll very quickly drain everything out of there and then shuffle it around a little bit, shunt it, and then it'll all be good. Now, we want to go back over this way and very quickly replace everything down here that we've already taken out. It's got to be our next task. So I want to go to green circuit like this. And I want to join you in like that. So I want to do one there. And I want to come along and one there like that. And surely that one there should have been picked up already. Now, if I bring you all the way out there, that's going out a little bit too far, really, isn't it? And I suppose I can do that. I can drop it out all the way over there, and if I want to shave a little bit off the end later on, then I can do so. And that's going to give us a really nice, big, beautiful, big base that we're going to have on this. So I'm going to drop that one on there, and that one up there as well. And then come over and I'll do the same over here. So we'll go there and there. Small electric pole is in the way. Well, let's remove said electric pole and those over there as well. And we can come back over here and we can go back into that one and there. And then you and you like that. Now, if I go up a little bit and I go like that, I've actually got room to put in yet another layer of it over here, which I'm going to do. I'm going to bring that one over there, because that matches up perfectly on this going in this direction as well, so I can put that one in. I can't put any more over this way for a minute. I got no room for that, but my goodness me, look at that. Now, that is bigger than the area that we had previously. Right? We've got loads of extra stuff down here. And we're going to be able to do loads more with it. It's just going to take a bit of time. So I'm going to drop that there. Put that one in. That one in as well. Let's put one more, shall we? There we go. And now I got roboports that go up there. And then there's going to be some roboports over this side. And I'm thinking that what we should do is we're going to head down over here. Because those there, let's go into map mode a minute. That's going to come out to that side, and then that's going to be the edge, and we're going to have a roboport line going up this way. So that's what we're going to want from here, which means that we're also going to want the copper to come out, just the copper furnaces. They're going to want to come out to about this point as well. So I'm going to need to just shave off a few off of this end, because that there is where we need this Roboport highway to run to. I don't want to go any further than that, but that's where I'm going to need it to run out to. So I'm just going to make myself a few more Roboports, and let's clear this. We'll start marking this out over on this side, and I'm going to have to clear that up through there. So I think I'll probably turn off my robots in a minute and do that. So here. That one's going to come out to there. I'm going to have to remove that one. You're going to go to there for the first one, and then the second one is going to be over here. So I'm going to remove you, and then you're going to drop down there like that. So it's going to be either side like that. It's going to be pushed out. Then I'm going to go here, take that radar, and I'm going to drop that one back down again over there. So that's not going to be in the way of anything. I can then go back over here again and continue expanding that out. So there's another 5 Roboports there, which are all going to be used. So we go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. So that's where we're going to get to there so far. Then I'm going to pick that one up so that I can drop down that one. And I can drop down that one. So that's the outside edge of where we want to go with our Roboport facilities over this side. Which means I'm going to need to put one down there and one down there. That pole has got to move, and that pole there has got to move. Then I can drop this one in here. I've got the hazard concrete is over by 2 spaces. It needs to be back by 2 spaces. So this one here, this cable can go here. That one will go there. It doesn't connect up all the way, right the way across. And I'm actually going to want to put another one here, so I'll get rid of that one. And you up there, you're in the wrong spot as well. You're going to want to move back in just by 1. There, like that. And then it's going to be able to match it going all the way up through. So that's that edge of it there. And this also means that I'm going to need to get rid of some of this up through here. So I'm going to turn off my own bots a second. And I'm going to go out to that edge right there. And that's where we're going to need to head up. So I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to remove those sections there. Like that. And I'm going to need another double width over here to allow for some concrete. So I'm going to need to go out that way 2 spaces, which is going to take me out there. Over to that point. Right. So that's removed me to there. Now this, where are we going to go with this? I want to remove that one, and I want to remove that one. This copper cable has got to go, this bit of copper here has got to go. That one there, plus that bit. That's got to be removed like that. Now, that will stay, as will that. That's going up into there, and it's making that one, and it's feeding into here, which is right. Because each of those, they feed into one. We have 2 of these feeding into one of those. So that's actually right on there, and then that's going in there, and that's going into there. That's the edge that we want to get it down through there. That's how we're going to need to make this. So that one's going to come up like that. And we're going to want to run up like this, and I want to remove all of those. There. So double one of them. Bring that all the way down. And that fits quite nicely. Now all I got to do is just make sure that I've got these in the right spot. So I put that one down to there like that. Then I can go in here, and first up I'm going to just run over this side, and I'm going to drop that down. So I've got the concrete has just come back a little bit. Then we go over here. Why have I got those there? How did I end up with that on there? My green circuit design. What did I do? I didn't... Somehow I've ended up with chests down here. I gotta be honest. I'm not entirely certain how they wound up down there. I haven't actually got anything down there for them. Oh, unless it was from the existing one and I didn't actually remove them when I should have done. That's what it could very well... Yeah, because that's got 500 requested, and I definitely didn't have... The new one has got more than 500 requested, so that's how that one turned up. So we'll remove all of those like that. Now, if I look in here, I've got no copper plate available anywhere. Copper plate is down here, but I don't have any actually available right now because it's not being produced fast enough in order to be able to keep up with the massive demand that I've put on it up here. So next, let's go along here and then just run these through like this. You over to there. That's going to go to that point right there. Now, come through here and drop that down that way so that I can get an idea of that edge of it down there. And then here, I can get an idea of this edge of it going up through here. Like this. It's got to be, it's going to run along there. That one will be, well, I'm hoping that'll be one of them, and then maybe it will go up a little bit higher. At least that's what I'm hoping. I'm not quite sure how that one's going to work out, but it might be that we've got to have a little thin strip in there in order to just make sure that everything does fit in there precisely. It should fit in there precisely. You can go in there like that, and then I've got one more of those can go there for a minute. And I've got my... robot power design over here. That one's just going to drop there like that. So that I've got some robot power coming up already. I'll drop that one down there like that. So there is a little bit of robot power. It's in the middle there. That might actually be in the right spot for going over that side. I'm not sure at the moment. I'm absolutely not sure right now. Okay. Let me take a look at the power situation. That's looking alright. Autosave. Next, let's just go back over here. We've already put all of this stuff down, so I can very quickly go back over now. And we're not ready to start putting out that next one, but what I am ready to start doing is putting down the next round of landfill, which is going to go into here. So that one will go there, there, and... up like this. And then if I press and hold shift as I'm doing it, it will fill in all of the rest. So we can fill in all of this like that. Lots and lots of landfill to fill in on here. And I've now actually sort of done the biggest section now. Once we've done this piece here, then we'll start sort of coming down through and we will connect up the final bits on the ocean here. That's going to be the next bit. As I've got all of that demanded, we're going to start filling in these final sections down here. All of that is already connected up. I've got a few bits missing over this side, which I'm thinking that we ought to bring some landfill over and we should do something about this. All right, there are some bits here that we could do something about. So like... there, I could do a little bit about that. And there, I could do a bit about that. That's already being done. And then here, like this, I can fill in a chunk of this. Actually, I can't fill in too far over that side, but I can fill in some chunks here, look. Out over there like that. That's done. That bit there, I can fill that bit in. Run that down a bit. Okay, I don't need to fill in any more, I don't think. That's probably sufficient. And then over there, I won't worry about that yet. Right, that's looking pretty good. Oh, no, one more thing that I want to do over there. I'm going to change over to this one. And I've got roboports now that are being installed in there. So I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to start dropping some of these in. I'm going to go like this. Drop some more of them in. They've got the rest of everything going in there. Right, that should be okay then. And I take to you. over here. And take to you over here like that. Right, that's just going to bring that down a little bit further. Get a few more roboports in there, and we've already gone up there. That bit there, we're extending over this way, so we'll be able to get that, but more importantly, I still want to keep heading over that side, so that's the bit that I'm going to go for here. I've got demands for things to be shifted from here. We're still waiting on some of those to be actually placed and done. So I'm gonna just bring that one to there. Put that in. I'm gonna go up a little bit like this. That's as far out as I can go. Up a bit higher then. And I drop that one into there. Right, I think that's probably as good as we're gonna get on there for a minute. But I can come back this way, and I can put in some more. Which should be a good thing. I hope. Okay. Well, I suppose I might be able to put in a couple here. This might be somewhere where we end up adding in a little bit of landfill, though. Just to make it a little bit easier for everything to be put down in place. Go over that way. All the way out over to there. Once again, that one will go there, I think. And then I need to move down. That's where I need to go. I want to go over to you. There's not enough room there. Put that one in. There will be a little bit down there. We'll stop at that for a minute over there. We'll let them put those out and sort of figure out what they're doing. And then there's another bit that should be alright. So these up through here, they are now kind of settled down, and I've got a whole load of extra bits being made. The big thing that we've got over here is these furnaces are running fairly slow. If I look in here, you can see I've got the 2.9 million copper ore. That's not the problem. The problem we've got is everything else to go with it. The iron plate and the steel and the iron ore, that's all good at the moment. Copper, on the other hand, is not so good. I've got 10,000 logistics robots available, which suggests that we're struggling to keep up with these. Now, the big question that we need to ask ourselves is, do I want a double line of these right here? Is that in the right place? Or should I extend my furnace line down a little bit further and move all of the roboports down further than what they are right now? And I've got spaces marked out so that I can have those. But I'm wondering if I should go one more line. I've got 3 lines of furnaces. I'm thinking maybe 4 lines of furnaces and then drop in all of these. Maybe that would be a better option. 4 lines of furnaces, then drop these in, and then do another 4 lines of furnaces. Because that's not very much there. Like, they don't have to fly very far to get to that, and then they can go top or bottom. So, with 4 lines of furnaces, the most they're going to have to fly over is 2. It's not really very far. I mean, we could probably do 5 lines of furnaces. 5 lines would take us down to about here, and then a double line. You know, I'm thinking maybe we should do that. Right, let's pick those 2 out. My robots don't work. Okay, fine. We'll do that in a minute. We will dump out these logistics spots, because we don't need these. Take your time. Take your time. Right, we'll do that, and then I will get 100 hazard concrete, 100 regular concrete, and we'll remove all of the hazard concrete up through there. I'm going to go and get some more concrete in a minute, although I can only carry 100 at a time. And we'll deal with this side in a bit. We're doing alright for iron right now, so I don't need to worry about that. I'm just going to grab that 100 there. I'm going to need more than that. So I'm going to go to auto trash over here, and I'm going to get rid of the concrete one for a second. And I'm going to take 2 more of these. And then we're going to run back over here and get to this point here. Take that 100 there. Go all the way up through. Stop just before we run into the trains. Okay, so this is going to take us Oh, I know why I don't want to do 5. It's because it's going to end up leaving. We've got to be able to do it within range of the roboports. That's the important thing, is that we've got to have range for roboports going between each of the rows. So I want to go here to this line. Now, I can do that. That is something I can do. I can drop those in there. We manually place down some extras ourselves in a minute, which... Can I do that yet? Can't do that at the moment. So what I'll do is I'll very quickly just make a couple of those. There, I'll make 5 of them for myself, and then I can add in some extras in here in a minute. One more line of these is not going to fit. If I drop that into there, look, like that, it's not going to fit, which means that we'll end up with a line in the middle where the roboports won't actually meet everything, and that is something that we absolutely want to avoid. So we're going to just stick with these lines that we've got. Like that. So we'll do 4 lines rather than the originally planned 3 lines. Go like that. And now over here, I've got to make this so that it fits onto the edge. I can bring that over by 1 more. And that fits onto the edge. Now that actually puts the furnace right up to the edge, and it does overlap the other one, doesn't it? Oh no, it's not there. It's over here that I want to go. And what did I do back here? That one went to there. Oh. I've got a slightly different layout for the iron then. It's ever so slightly different on the other side of it. But for this one here, I think it's actually fine. It's going to overlap by 1 space with the booster. I'm actually alright with that. I think that's going to be fine. And I'm going to put that one down there. The rail is going to need to be moved in order to accommodate the rest of it. We don't have any room for it otherwise. Come back over here. Construction robots are currently entertained elsewhere. Let's go to you. Oh, I know what I need to do. No. I can turn my own robots on. They'll run out and they will go and drop some stuff down. I don't need to have my own things built in order to do it. All I got to do is copy that one and drop it in there like that. That's all I got to do, because then it will still maintain that same demand. As long as it maintains the same demand on it all, everything's good. So there's a little bit of extra copper coming in. Next, I'm going to go map like this, and then I'm going to move over this way. I'm going to take the train, and we're going to ghost the train into there. Like that. I'll bring it to there, and then I'll bring it down to there like that. Right. So that one can go in there. It comes down and it moves out around that pole there. I mean, it probably doesn't need to, but yeah, that's fine. We can cope with that. Then we're going to take these over here. I think I've got to wait for the robots to actually turn up before it will allow me to place these down. It's mostly guesswork where I'm placing them. It's got to be on that side. Put that one in. And I'd say somewhere like that, roughly. Something like that, roughly. And let's roughly dump one in there, shall we? Okay, so I've got a load of robots at a lot of trains flying through at the moment, and they're not doing much else. The construction robots are still busy. I've got 50 odd. Have I got... Oh, it's because I got 42 of them on me. No, I got more than 40. I got something on me. They could all come back to me a second. Right, I've got 42 of them on me. That's what I've got. So if I'll take those 42 and I'll drop them in there. They've gone flying off to go elsewhere. That leaves me with 100. Now, if I have a look, we got 9996. So there are 4 construction robots out of range somewhere. They're off being busy and doing other things. Now, in here, we're still waiting on pretty much everything. Power and a host of other bits and pieces as well, which I'm not too fussed about. Now, this down here, that one can... It doesn't really matter where that one goes. We need to kind of figure out where we want to put the roboports up here. So I'm going to need... I don't think it's much different than what it was previously. I think what we got to do is we got to have the same space that we had here, which is... one gap, I think. Is that how I did it? Yeah, I did, because I ran this separately. I decided to do this differently. I did it one, like that. Go all the way along here, like this. And then all the way back. And then I put 2 roboports in. Like that. One there, and... one there like that. Now, that's actually lined up exactly where it should be. And that's going to be a double line. That double line will then run all the way across. And then I do another line, which I take from here. We go up here first, and we turn that round so that it's facing the right way. And we go all the way along there. Put that so it's facing the right way. I want every single bit of that to be facing in the same direction. All the way through. So then I'm going to come down here like this. Like that. Just making sure I hadn't accidentally picked up any of those. And through here like this. Right. That's my double stripe there. And then I've got the... well, my single stripe that runs all the way through, and then I've got the other bits all the way through there as well. I've got loads and loads of ores being put into here. We're waiting on construction robots to come down. Now I've got all 10,000 construction robots back into my system. They're over here somewhere. I've got landfill being placed down up over this side. Once that's in, I'll add in a few more of these roboports up here. I've got additional roboports being put down up here with cables coming in. We've got a few other bits and pieces. I've still got one sat there. What exactly are you waiting on? I'm assuming he's waiting on that one being moved or something. He's waiting... oh. I wonder if it's because that robot doesn't... like, that roboport there doesn't... it needs a no, it shouldn't need a logistics one. Waiting on a a construction bot somewhere is due to go out there, do some work, and it hasn't got there yet. It'll get there eventually, it just hasn't done it yet. So next up, steel. We're going to be running low on that. So, I mean, I've got 183,000 right now, so we're doing alright just for a minute. That lot there... that line of roboports there, I'm going to want to remove all of them, and I'm going to want to start putting down more of these iron ones. We can do that. Deconstruct. Right, I'm going to have to deconstruct right up close to there, like that. Take out that power line. Go all the way along here. Remove the whole lot. Just like that. There we go. That's going to go and pick all of them up. A load of roboports there have suddenly been ordered to go off elsewhere, so they will come in pretty quickly and they will lift them up and clear them. While I'm waiting for that, I'm going to be too far away to do anything with that one, so I'm going to go... there we go. Clear them all the way through. Over to there, and the same along this line. Along there like that, and then we can come back over here. Now I've got... well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. So we've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.